Let me know if you guys can hear me. One, two, 1, 2. Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me now? Everything good? Yes. Yes. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Welcome, Lawrence. Welcome, Harish. Welcome, Tetsitska. Metsia. That's how it is now. Yeah, I think the cable got loose here. One sec. I'm rearranging everything here in the back, guys. We've got like this whole kind of back end on the room, so I'm trying to rearrange everything. It's all kind of cleared out now, so but yeah. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. And so yeah, like I said, we got some news. We're gonna move on to the charts, and shout out to everyone here. We got Chetan, welcome. Lauren, welcome. Kayer, Naz, we'll take a look at Naz, my man. Lawrence, let's go. Okay, so give me 1 second here. We're gonna push this down. We're gonna move to the charts. Okay, so we're gonna start with gold and see what's going on with gold. Okay, and then I'm just gonna let you guys know what I'm thinking is happening with gold. Overall, we know that gold longer term, we knew that it was gonna push to the upside at some point. We knew that price had come to this point where it stalled out, and so now right now it's pretty much at a level where I'm keeping my eye out on gold essentially. So we could see that we had that strong momentum push, right? And so we could expect some sort of an exhaustion at this point. Now the price for gold is so bullish that the exhaustion that we're seeing, right, we're seeing all these different correction moves. So we got the strong what do you call it, you got the strong momentum pushes, and then you're getting the small corrections, strong momentum and then small correction. So we are coming up to a major level of resistance. However, price may be so strong that I still feel that it still has a little bit more juice to the upside for gold. And so I think the next level, if we see some sort of breakout of this zone, and again, if we narrow it down to the small frames, we'll be able to see price actually form some sort of a similar type of range or consolidation within this area here. You can see it's already starting to hold support here on the 1 hour, and all I really see is consolidation, right? I see some sort of a retracement at this point, but we could already see some bullish sentiment, right? So overall, when we're in a consolidation or when we're in a ranging market, what do we look for? We look to trade the highs and the lows of the range, or we look to trade the breakouts, right? We're expecting some sort of breakout. It could be to the highs or to the lows of that ranging market. So now that we know we're at the lows, I mean, we could be looking for a potential buy. If that is the case, you know, you always kind of want to manage your risk. But we know that price is respecting this level of structure, and that's why I had this level lined up here and highlighted, right? So, I mean, if you were to want to look at some sort of a buy setup, you can kind of set your stops here, put like, you know, 35 pip stop, a little bit wider, obviously, just because we are on the 1 hour here. So you can narrow it down to the 30-minute. And then let's say we set our targets to the highs of the range, which would be 130 pips. So that's something that you could do, and definitely a lower lot size for sure. Similar to the trades that I called out. I had my inner circle. I called out 3. Obviously, but I had called out, for example, GU and Euro USD. For example, Euro USD is already going in our favor. But again, these are all longer term trades. But you know, I put it on last night, and then I woke up and I'm already in profits, right? But again, what is it? Longer term setups, you know, lower risk, so you don't do higher lot sizes and you just kind of let it ride, right? Same with GU at this point kind of pushed back up, but it seems like we are getting that rejection. So obviously right now, what we need to do for a continuation for GU is break these lows, right? We need to see price break these lows for us to see continuation on the pullback. However, on the higher time frames, I still feel GU has a lots of room to the upside. Just we're waiting some sort of an exhaustion, some sort of a pullback. So going back to gold, like I said, you know, that is something that we could be looking at. And if we look at Dixie, we can see as funny enough. I think I drew this on, when was this, Saturday? No, not Saturday. God, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? I drew this on Friday. I don't know if you guys remember this. If you go watch my other live stream, I literally told you guys we're gonna see a strong momentum push, and then we're gonna see the dollar index retrace, do some pullback. Look at this. Price exactly stopped pretty much close to the level where I marked it off, and then look, it's already starting to move with my arrows. Look, it's starting to pull back. So what I think could happen with gold, it really depends, right? Like, I mean, we could get some sort of a slight little pullback, and then we could see it continue to go down further, and it could come down to these level lows over here before it actually breaks out to the upside again, right? And so that's what I'm saying. That will depend on what ends up happening with gold. If we get a full pullback, then we could expect probably gold melt all the way back down to this level here. So it really just depends. We have to keep our eye out and see what price ends up doing, what type of price action we see. And so that's what I'm seeing overall. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Okay. Are you guys, I'm just gonna read through the comments here. Okay, can hear you perfect, Coach Odd CHF. Okay, we'll take a look at that, my man. Sorry guys if I can't keep up sometimes with the comments. It's just I try to make sure you know, I can reach out to everyone. Okay guys, also let me mention something. If you guys are understanding the explanation, please smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. Also, welcome to all of our new members. I'm actually, now that we're here, guys, I'm gonna put the free Telegram group, guys. You guys know, and we have an amazing community on there, guys, that you can count on. And like I said, you know, when I get the chance, I do respond. I am active on there as well. So I'm just gonna share it here. If it's your first time here or you've never been here before, check out our free Telegram group. We have an amazing community on there. I'm gonna pin the message so you guys can click the link. And so let's continue on here. Okay, we've got one of our members asking about Odd CHF. We'll take a look at that. I don't think I have that here yet, because that's definitely not a pair I personally trade, but I'll take a look at it quickly for you, my man. And then we'll take a look at NAS 100 as well. We got another member asking about that. That's something I always look at anyways. So what are we looking at for Odd CHF? So Odd CHF, we got one of our members asking here. So Odd CHF, we see a lot of choppy price action. Excuse me. But overall, we can understand that the overall direction is to the downside. We could clearly see it. That's the current price action. Even if you were to see it a little bit further out, we want to focus on current price action. But even if you zoom out a little bit, we could see that, yes, we were trending sideways for the longest time. But you can see clearly that price broke below this level, and you can see that price is now breaking below this level of structure. So now that we know that, this is kind of a clear indication that we are still in a downwards trend and that we are respecting these lower highs. So now that we know that that's the overall expectation, we want to probably go up to the weekly and see where could we target price, or where could price be heading. And then if we kind of zoom out, we could maybe see if price has more information, but it seems like that's kind of where it's at. So overall, I could probably see price come down all the way down to this level. This is kind of my next target level, to be honest. Could be a possibility. So we have lots of a move to the downside. And then even if we move our moving averages, our 20 and our 50, you can see there's a nice cross of the moving averages on the weekly. So overall, it's just really bearish, guys. So we could target probably these lows. And I mean, if we go down to the daily, we could see that, you know, that would be our main target. But let's say another target area where price has held this level of support could be down over here. Look at this. That could be our first TP level right here, right? And then we would target this level as like TP2 or TP3, right? So if we go down over here, this sounds much more reasonable. We could see that this similar move over here. Okay, I'm going to take out the moving averages because we will always want to focus on price action, guys. That's the most important thing. We don't want to focus so much on indicators. You know, I teach you guys this all the time. Look at this. Price would go exactly to that level, do a similar move, push down. Look at this push, exactly the same. Look at, I'm moving it over. Look, right. And it would do a similar move to the downside. So now that we know that, the overall direction in this case is potentially to the downside, as traders, I know maybe you don't trade this pair. I don't personally trade this pair, but I'm just doing this for a member. We can look at how we analyze the markets. You can see how I'm looking at the markets, how I'm approaching the markets, and what we could do. So at this point, you could pull your 50 and your moving average, but it seems like price is respecting the 50 moving average. As long as price is able to respect the 50 moving average, and it holds it as a level of resistance, we're still in a downwards trend. So knowing that that's the case, what we can do is we can start targeting, say, okay, you know, this is a low over here. I want to see price break below this low, and we can start looking for continuation of sells. But overall, this is just a complex pullback. You know, if I pull my fib, for example, and I pull it from here, the push down to the low over here, we can see that we already got a rejection of 0.50. This is our golden zone, right? So we could expect potentially a continuation to the downside, right? So that's kind of my overall expectation. You can kind of narrow it down. You can kind of see, for example, you can go down to the 1 hour and see, okay, where would be a good entry? Well, you know, I would probably enter odd CHF if I see a break below this level structure. I want to see some sort of a strong momentum push, something similar to like this. We get that nice strong momentum push, we get the retracement, we get the pullback, you get in on this entry here. Okay, this is the entry where you want to get in, and then you sell it back down, right? So, and then if you get on a nice entry here on sells, right, because we know on the higher time frames we are in a downwards trend, you know, you kind of set your targets, you put, you know, 20 pip stop, and then you target the lows, which would be around 64 pips. So overall, you're looking at 3.05 risk reward ratio. It's a really nice trade setup, lots of potential, and overall you can see that we are creating lower highs and lower lows. But I won't be looking for sells until we break below this level structure down here. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to put sells below this level structure. And that is it, guys. That's pretty much what I'm looking at there for odd CHF. Okay, we got a couple new members here joining in. We've got Mitu. Sorry, man, if I can't pronounce your name right. It's first time of your trades. Are you showing your trades live? Yeah, of course. Yeah, any trades that I take, I show it live, especially in the live stream. We've taken multiple trades together, guys. So yeah, it's something that I do. If I see the opportunity, I will let you know, and you know, it's your chance to get in. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at overall. I hope that answered your question, Sharik. Okay, we're gonna go over to NAS 100. Okay, let me just focus on the major pairs that I'm looking at right now, guys, and then we'll look at all the other pairs. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, let's go to NAS 100. What are we expecting on NAS? So we got some sort of retracement at this point. We saw that there was some space here, but I'm gonna clear the charts. Before we actually clear the charts, let's see kind of where we were before price had opened. Yeah, so we were kind of ranging for this longest time. It seems like it's starting to push above the range, and we could see that we are in a clear downwards trend on the daily. So let's see, let's clear the charts. To me, this is actually seem like it's breaking above, and so let's kind of look at the weekly. What are we looking at the weekly? We know that on the weekly, this is a really strong level of support. And so we did close bullish as well on the weekly. So this whole last week was really, really bullish for NAS. And so that weekly candle closed bullish. We could see some sort of rejection of this level because we could clearly see that this is also a level of resistance. That could be a possibility, and we are also in a downwards trend. So we do have to keep that in mind as well. So we aren't looking for buys just yet. But we do have to be mindful that we are still in a downwards trend. So that is something that we always have to look at, guys. That's why I always look at the higher time frames, because that always helps me understand the overall direction of the market. Now, obviously, you know, we've broken above these highs over here, and so we may see some sort of a retracement at this point, but overall daily, it looks like it's very indecisive. It's kind of hard to know here when you see a daily candle like this. It looks very, very indecisive. But that will be changing, obviously, once we get some sort of a move this morning. Overall, I think, to be honest with you guys, I think NAS might push up a little bit higher. So if we go up to the daily here, let's see. Yeah, I feel like NAS at this point, especially with this candle closing like this on the daily, that's a pretty bullish candle. Above these highs, I think NAS has a little bit more juice to the upside. It could potentially come up to these highs over here before it breaks down lower. So I think it still has a little bit more juice to probably, I don't know, I would see it probably come up to these highs over here, and then we may see some sort of a clean retracement. Something like this. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So probably something like this where we'll see a stronger push, okay? And then we'll see it pull back, right? So that pullback could be, once it comes down here, it could kind of range for a little bit, possibly, right? Range a little bit and then break down and continue to go down further, or we may see a final breakout. or we may see probably NASDAQ start ranging sideways. Remember that after a strong push to the downside like this, similar to Euro USD, right, we will see some sort of a range, right? If you look at it here, right, we were trending for the to the downside for the longest time on Euro USD, and what ended up happening? Price didn't just all of a sudden just move to the upside. Price started to range sideways a little bit of consolidation, right? We could see it here clearly, right? Some sideways action here before it actually broke to the upside, right? Even though we saw a nice change of direction, right? We saw that huge break, you know, we got the complex pullback where we thought maybe price is going to hold this level of support over here. This is where we were thinking, right? That's where people would think. But no, it went down even further. And so price was kind of ranging for a little bit. So that's kind of what we can expect for NAS as well. We could expect some sort of a potential push to the upside, and we may see it kind of range sideways. I don't think it's going to be going bullish all of a sudden, but that's just something that I'm looking at, guys. Okay. Yes, we got my sister-in-law, Kunis. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Got my sister-in-law here. She's one of my biggest supporters. Guys, welcome to the channel. For all the new members that are tuning in, maybe it's your first time here, guys, welcome to the family. If you're looking to level up on your trading, or you're looking to join a community you can count on, you've come to the right place. So consider subscribing below, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. What was gonna tell you guys? I was gonna tell you something. Oh yeah, we're at 11 likes, guys. Can we get it to 15 likes? Let's go. Did you guys understand that NASDAQ? Yes. Explanation? Yes. Okay, you're my man. Did you get that? We had one of our members ask for that, so that's kind of what we're looking at overall. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. Let's see what else we can look at in the chart. So right now, like I said, in the daily, a little bit of indecision overall, though the previous daily candle was bullish. So I'm expecting NASDAQ to continue to go up higher and probably hold that level of support. You know, we are getting some sort of a retracement at this point. You know, we may get some sort of a pullback to this level down here before we see the push to the upside. I don't really see it coming back down yet, because it has kind of broken above these highs. And if you realize, these highs are pretty significant. Look at these spears here. Look at these spikes, right? These are really significant level, right? And we've kind of broken above it. So the fact that we've broken above these highs and we're kind of hold that level support and we still got a push above, that indicates to me that it's a significant level for price to reject, right? So we know that that's a significant level. So now that we know that, that's telling me as a trader that, hey, you know what? Maybe price has a little bit more juice to the upside, and price is respecting that level structure as a level of support, because we did get a pullback. You can see it right there. Okay, similar with like US30. Obviously they move slightly different here, but overall US30, what are we looking at? We've come to a major level of structure. So at this point, for example, with US30, it is a little bit different. However, you know, like I mentioned, we are at a major level of resistance, and so this is a level that major level of structure that price has respected in the past. You can see support, 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 resistance, resistance, and resistance. So now that we know that our overall expectation, knowing that this is a major level structure on US30, we can expect that price will exhaust and take some sort of a break and potentially come down lower. So that's my overall expectation for US30 on the daily. Even looking at the 4-hour, we can see that we are getting some sort of a rejection. However, we may see price come back up, create some sort of a potential double top. If we see price reject these highs once more, even on the 4-hour time frame, because it is a higher time frame, this will be a strong indication to me that the overall direction is starting to shift, and we may start looking for sell opportunities. So that's kind of what I'm looking at overall for US30 though, guys. And so that's my overall expectation there. And then in terms of seeing any types of opportunities as it sits right now, even on the 30-minute, it's kind of hard to look at something like this. When you look at price like this, it's very, very choppy. You know what I mean? You could probably see it's forming some sort of a wedge pattern formation, something like this, which would give us an indication that there's going to be some sort of a breakout. You know, that breakout could be to the upside. Overall, the same direction that we see now. You can see it's kind of bring into some sort of a wedge pattern formation, symmetrical triangle. We may see price break up to the upside. That could be a possibility. Pushing to the upside behind though, so we do have to be mindful of that. So that's on the 30-minute time frame. Even on the 1 hour time frame, we are kind of respecting that that wedge pattern formation. Okay, let's continue on here, guys. Let's go. We've got Cyril here. Are you a swing trader or day trader? Day trader, my man. However, I do have some opportunities where I look at, for example, when it comes to swings, there's some good swing opportunities that I do trade, and I share it with you guys. Okay, so let's go. I think Cyril, you had USD CAD. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to keep up here sometimes with all the comments. USD CAD, we were looking at potentially it going down a little bit further. And you know what, if you look at USD CAD overall, we knew that it had broken this kind of head and shoulders pattern formation, so we were looking for sell opportunities. You can see clearly that price did form this head and shoulders pattern formation. And what did we see, guys? We saw a break of the neckline. You can see the left shoulder here, okay, we've got the head, okay, and we've got the right shoulder over here. And what ended up happening, we got that break, and you know, price went exactly as expected. And you know, had you have gotten in over here, you'd be up around 300 pips. So lots of opportunity to get into any of these trade opportunities that you see here, guys. You know, but how do you catch these moves? You catch these moves by looking at the higher time frames. This is how you're able to catch all these opportunities. So overall right now, let's see if we can catch a trade opportunity here on USD CAD. So what do we want to do? We want to look even on the weekly. We see that we are at a major level of structure, guys. This is a really important level. We are getting some sort of rejection of this level. And so if we move it up like this, we could see that price has respected this level of structure multiple times. Look, we got resistance, support, resistance. Okay, so it's a major level structure. We are seeing price react to this level. We could see it go down lower, but I think this is a level where it might hold its level of support. So at this point, I may be looking for potential buys. If we go down the daily, we can see that we are seeing some sort of rejection of that level. So this is where I have my eye on for USD CAD. Current price action, we are seeing price reject. And so if we go down to the 4 hour, we could see that we are starting to curve. We are oversold at this point. And so if we narrow it down here, we can see that this looks like it's kind of bottomed out. We can see some sort of a like W pattern formation here on the 1 hour time frame. And if we go down to the 30-minute, what we want to see, at least on the 30-minute, is some sort of a strong momentum push. If we just get some sort of a strong momentum push, at least I would say above these level highs. So let me take out this highlighted area. So at least as long as we break above these highs over here, okay, which is kind of that neckline over here, you can see that kind of W pattern formation. If we see a break above these highs, we're looking for buy setups. And so what I would want to see, again, otherwise we're just stuck in a range, okay? Otherwise we'd want to see buy setups above. You kind of set your targets, you know, you could do probably like 25 pip stop, something like that, right? And then you kind of target TP1 would be these highs over here, because we do have a little bit of traffic there. So let's say we do TP1 right around there. That's about 102 pips, guys, out of USD CAD, just like that, right? You just kind of let it ride, right? So I'm going to send an alert here, guys. I'm literally going to send an alert here for USD CAD. And I'm going to put crossing buy area. Buy area. And I love putting these alerts, guys, because these alerts help me not have to be on the charts all the time consistently, but actually I'm planning ahead. This is how you stick with your plan. You're planning ahead, you're planning trades ahead, and this is how you catch these opportunities. Okay, guys, we're at 16 likes. Can we get it to 20 likes, guys? Let's go. Let's get it. It's Monday morning, guys. Okay, we got Isaac here. Did we look at GU? Yes, but I can take a look at it go over it, because I know that we looked at it when we first started the live stream. So GU, guys, we're expecting GU to potentially continue to go down further. However, we're expecting just some sort of a retracement for GU at this point. As long as GU is able to break below this level structure. The thing is, right now it seems like it's holding this level of support. So overall expectation is just some sort of a rejection at least, or some sort of a pullback to this level structure. I'm going to put it here on the daily so you understand what I'm talking about. You can see on the daily we're coming to this level of resistance. Okay, so overall though, we are looking for a continuation to the upside. You can see kind of we have been trending to the upside for quite some time. However, I'm expecting price to pull back at this point, not all the way down here, but at least to pull back to this level down over here at least. And so before it continues to push higher. So knowing that that's the overall direction, for example, for GBPUS, we could see that we have been overbought. We had that strong move. We had that strong momentum push. You know, you could pull your fibs if you will, and, you know, kind of set your targets here. You could kind of see these are the highs. This is our 0.50 zone. So even if I move my moving averages, let's say, for example, you got a cross of the moving averages, which is telling me overall indication is a continuation to the upside. The overall direction is to the upside. However, I'm expecting price to probably pull back and hold, for example, the 20 moving average as a level of support. That is a potential expectation, at least. And so even if we narrow it down to the 1 hour, we can see that price is holding this level, but we are just kind of stuck in a range as of this moment. So what do we do when we're stuck in a range? We could clearly see it is a range. We just kind of wait it out, guys. We wait it out and ride it out. Personally, we were in this trade. It's a little bit longer term, but we could see clearly that this is the highs and the lows of the range, and we should be expecting some sort of a breakout. At this point, I would move my stop losses to break even just to make it a full risk-free trade. But overall, for example, with our GU, we are looking at price just kind of bounce between these two levels. May see it pull back. I think it will be pulling back. That's my overall expectation. Like I said, I may see it pull back down to these lows over here. But again, until we don't break this lower level, I'm not looking for sells just yet. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there overall. Yes, guys, we're at 20 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Can we get it to 30 likes, guys? Let's go. Pre-Manny, let's go, baby. Fresh Monday. Yes, new week, new opportunities, guys. Remember that there's always opportunities in the market, so don't feel bad. Yes, we got Pops here. Love you, Dad. Thank you for always supporting me. Let's get it. Let's go, Pops. Okay, so that's just my overall expectation, guys, for GU. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Again, we always just kind of want to manage our risk, guys. We don't want to be over trading. You know, and that's why we do lower lot sizes in this case, especially if it's a longer term trade opportunity. We always want to just look at it as you know, managing our risk. So okay, let's continue on. Let's look at GJ. I wasn't personally in GJ trade, so I don't really I'll go over it, but we're not in this trade personally. So let's take a look here. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 sec here, guys. So GJ, even on the weekly, guys, we can see that we have been pushing to the upside for quite some time. Okay, we know that for sure. Even on the daily, we can see that overall, we have broken above this range. However, like I told you guys, we actually broke above it and then we fell back in. So we know that even here on the daily, we clearly see that this is a level of structure where price has broken back into. So we saw, you know what, we're looking at pushing to the highs. We're looking at a continuation to the upside for GJ. However, we actually, when we did break, you have to keep this in mind. The difference between where we are now and when we actually broke below this level, you can clearly see that price broke and then it pushed back up. So now that you see here that we broke here, it's not pushing back up almost right away, and we're not getting wick rejections right away, right? So that an indication to me that that was a slight little fake out back into the range. However, this is actually broke into the range with a couple daily candles. So we got two daily candles pushing back into the range, and now we're kind of retesting this level. So this to me is seeing like it's broken into the range, and now we're retesting it at this point. So we may expect GJ to actually pull back down lower and kind of pull back to the lower end of the range, which is kind of this level over here. So essentially we've kind of just gone back. We're back to square one with GJ at this point. So we may expect it to continue to go down further. As long as GJ is able to respect this level of structure. And again, some people might say, well, it didn't hold this level of resistance. Yes, but you have to understand that sometimes price will do much more complex pullbacks. And this is just part of the game. It's just how it is. Price will always, you know, it won't be always textbook. And you have to understand that we are still creating higher highs and higher lows. And you could clearly see it as water, guys. You could see, you know, we've got this high here. We've got the lower high. We got the lower low. We got the lower high, right? We got the lower low. And now we're potentially creating a lower high for a potential continuation to this down level. And that's kind of what I'm expecting overall for GJ. Can you guys see that? Is that clear? You guys understanding that? If you are, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. Also, let me know in the chat box below. Don't be shy, guys. All of our new members that are new, let me know where you guys are tuning in from, guys. Let me know what country you're tuning in from. We have people from all over the world, guys. We have people from Australia, from US, from everywhere, guys. Kenya, Spain, Greece, Italy, Jamaica. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from, guys. I always love hearing from you guys. Also, for all of our new members that are tuning in, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community on there. The link is in the video description below, and also you can click it. I've kind of tagged it or pinned it at the top of the chat box. You can click that link to join in on our free Telegram group. Amazing community you can count on, guys. I'm active on there as well. Yeah, that's kind of what we have going on there, guys. So overall, that's what I'm looking at for GJ. And so if we can kind of narrow it down to the 1 hour, or even narrow it down to a 30-minute and see if there's any entries. Problem is, this is the problem, right? A lot of traders look at this and they go, well, they wake up in the morning, they say, well, I see strong momentum here and we got this pullback, so we're looking for buys. Yes, I guess you could say that. You got the nice opportunity here because you got that strong momentum. Yes and no, but you have to realize here, the reason why I'm saying no is because we are at a major level of resistance. So if you're starting to look for buys and then price goes against you, right, you always have to kind of zoom out when in doubt and realize that we are at a major level of resistance. You can clearly see it, that this is a level that price has respected in the past. So no, that's not what you're looking for, guys. I know that you want to focus on the 15 or focus on the 30-minute, but this is how you avoid losing trades, and this is how you avoid getting knocked out. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of my overall expectation there for GJ, and then we'll kind of come back anyways, and I'll keep you guys in the loop either way, as you know. So again, obviously on these pullbacks, you'll see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Look, higher highs, higher lows, and then boom, price came back down. So similar here, we could see probably price come back down, create one more high, and then it'll probably push back down. That's my overall expectation. If we get, for example, price to come back down to this lower level, which would give us a much better entry anyways. So look, we got that strong momentum push, right? We put from our lows to our highs up here on our fib. You can see our golden zone is this level structure here, which is kind of what I mentioned, right? So our major level here, or our perfect level of support over here, you can see it would be this level here. So this is where you'd want to be placing buys. But again, you're kind of going against the trend on the higher time frame, so you have to realize that. But if we were to get a clean entry here for one more push to the upside, one more leg to the upside in the shorter term pullback, we could potentially catch anywhere between 160 pips easily and kind of just manage our risk here and put like a 45 pip stop or a 40 pip stop, right? So this could be a potential, but you just have to realize that that's kind of what we're looking at overall, short-term wise though, right? Because we are at a level, again, I can't stress that enough, we are at a level of resistance right now. So this, you have to be careful, guys. When you get in on counter trend trades, you really have to be careful. All right. Okay, let me just read through here. Let's see. Okay, you guys understood that? Yes. If you did, guys, give me a nice thumbs up, guys. Also, like I said, welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in, all of our new family members, guys. Consider subscribing, but also hit that little notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Super excited to have each and every one of you guys here this morning. Let's go, guys. All right. Okay, so we're gonna continue on, guys. We're gonna keep looking at other chart opportunities. And what are we looking at? For example, GBPUSD, same thing, similar thing. We are kind of stuck in this range, and pretty much all the British pound pairs are stuck in a range, which is expected, especially after, for example, even like look at GU. It's expected, especially after a strong push like this, right? We see price kind of range, and then we may see it come back down. If we see it, for example, holding this level here at this area here, then we could probably see it potentially break above. If we see it struggle to break below. But overall, similar thing here with GBPUSD, right? So GBPUSD, you can see I have my alert here set, and you can see clearly what did I expect. I'm expecting probably price to break below. I've got my sell setups below this level structure. But again, did I enter in this trade? No, because we are still kind of ranging. You can see very, very choppy price action. 15-minute time frame, you can't trade this. 30-minute time frame, you can't trade this. And then even 1 hour or 4 hour, you could clearly see, even let's go up to the 4 hour, we could probably get a little bit more of a clear direction. And even here on the 4 hour, we can understand we are trending below this level structure. We are trending below this neckline. We knew that even here on the daily, what did we create? Well, on the daily, we had created this sort of double top formation. It's a clear double top. We broke below the neckline, and now we're retesting. We had retested this level, and it seems like price is struggling to break above. Now, is price going to range or price going to struggle? Of course, the bulls are going to try and push price back up, but the bears are in control. So we have to realize that the bears are in control. And so when that happens, we just have to wait for some sort of a stronger push, either to the upside or to the downside. So that's kind of what I'm looking at GBPUSD, guys. Let's take a look at AUUSD. What's going on with AUUSD? AUUSD, similar move. Again, we are stuck in a range. So again, it is Monday. So we do have to realize that Monday's price likes or tends to range a lot. So that's something that we do have to keep in mind, guys. You know, price does tend to range, and that is completely normal. I know of a lot of traders that actually don't trade on Mondays just because of this exact same reason, is that the market is just kind of settling in, and you could clearly even see, for example, with AUUSD, we were expecting it to come down lower. However, we are stuck in this range. So what does this tell me overall? Well, my overall expectation at this point, I'm not going to clear the charts, but my overall expectation after a strong push like this, we can expect some sort of an exhaustion. However, we can see clearly that price has struggled to break above. So these are highs that we have over here, and price is struggling to break above it, right? We've come up here multiple times when we've struggled. Same thing with this level. So we're expecting some sort of a breakout. So as long as we see price break below these lower levels here, we can expect price to continue to go down, pull back to this lower level. And so we can see a push to the downside. Now, let me kind of just put this here. We look for sell setups below this level structure. Okay. And then let's kind of go over. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at overall. Even here, looking at the 4 hour, we know that pretty much we're at a major level of structure. And we had this strong push. We were definitely overbought at this point. We had a strong push to the upside. Really strong push, really strong momentum push. And maybe right now what we're forming is some sort of a double top. That could be a possibility. We do have to keep that in mind, that price will kind of push up and not just go all the way down right away. You can see here, look at those wick rejections before price ended up melting. Do you see that? Price started going bearish, and then look, we had wick rejections. We had 1, 2, 3 wick rejections, 4 hour wick rejections before price ended up going down lower. Same here, guys. You can see price created a huge bearish candle, and then what happened? Boom, we got a huge wick push back up, and then it ended up going down further, right? So we do have to realize that maybe price is starting to create some sort of a double top or some sort of a retest of these highs before we see a push to the downside. But overall, I'm expecting it to push back down to that level structure. Price will always do some sort of a pullback, you know what I mean? Before it pushes any higher, we need to see price kind of exhaust. We need to see price take a break, right? It's like price is running a marathon, right? It's running, right? But it needs to take a break. It needs to kind of catch a breath and walk for a bit, right? So that's kind of what we can expect overall. Similar expectation with all of our pairs here, okay, guys? I know it might be a little bit slower Monday, but I want you guys to understand, either way, I'm teaching you guys, and so you guys are learning. This isn't just about copying my trades or copying what I'm looking at, but also for you to level up on your own. Like I said, I can give you a fish for a day, or I can one meal is on me for the day, but I want to teach you guys so that you guys can treat yourself forever, so that you guys could have and master this skill set, so that you guys can literally, you know, fish on your own without having to depend on me or anyone. Okay, guys? We got Jason Baker. Let's go, bro. You know what's good. You know what's good, man. So guys, also all of our new members that are tuning in, guys, please consider hitting that notification bell and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream. But also, guys, make sure you guys tune in. Also, check out our free Telegram group. We have an amazing community on there, guys. Can't stress that enough. And so the link for our free Telegram group is in the video description or in the group chat. I am going to share it here. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to share it in the chat box. You know, some people might not be able to see it. Maybe they're on their phone. It's not as easy. Whatever the case is, I'm going to share it on here, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Also, welcome to all the new members. I see a couple new members tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Got my matcha tea, guys. Guys, for all the new members that are tuning in, let me know what country you guys are tuning in from. I always like reading the comments, guys, so let me know what country you guys are tuning in from. And we are going to continue on here, guys. Okay. Okay, so we're going to continue on here, and we're going to keep looking at the charts, guys. Okay, so I'm going to put this down lower here. Yeah, so that's kind of my overall expectation with AUUSD. Again, we may just be creating some sort of a double top. We have to keep that in mind, but we have been overbought for sure. Excuse me. So we are kind of ranging a little bit. However, like I said, we may see it come back down. And if we do see it come back down, as long as you're doing a lower lot size, just kind of do a little bit lower risk. That's kind of what we can expect. So let's move on here. USD JPY. Last night before I went to bed, I said I was looking for buy setups. Let me take away all these indicators here. Overall, guys, I don't really use indicators. We want to focus on basic market structure and price action, which is key. So what are we seeing here, guys? We're seeing a nice push. We got that strong momentum push here on the 30-minute. So this could be a perfect opportunity to get in on the pullback. So look at this, guys. You can see even from last night, if I would have got into the trade, which I was thinking of getting in, you could clearly see, look at my arrows here. Look at this buy arrow over here. Okay. I had this already set up since last night. So if I would have got in, which I should have, you could clearly see that we'd probably be up right now at this point. It would have touched at about 144 pips, guys. Damn, I should have called this one out. Either way, I had it already lined up. And so this is a perfect example, guys. You know, I had this already kind of set up. It is what it is. But remember, there's so many opportunities, and the most important thing is being able to point out these opportunities, right? Imagine yourself being able to call out these opportunities and look at these opportunities and be like, wow, I just could have called a 144 pip move on your own. You know what I mean? So this is really, really important. Okay, guys, we've got Saad Hardia. Welcome, 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 my man. And I believe that is the India flag, if I know it very well. Welcome, my man. Welcome. And then we've got Johan from South Africa. Let's go, Johan. Welcome to the family, my man. We've got Paulus as well from South Africa. Welcome. These are all of our new members that are tuning in. And guys, if you notice that I call you guys members, because I consider you guys a family. We are a big family here, guys. And like I said, we're live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're looking to level up on your trading, you're tired of losing trades, or you just need clarity, guys, I'm here. I show up every single day, guys, providing as much value as possible. So I want you guys to know that you can count on me, and I want to support you guys, and I want to see you guys succeed in your trading journey. Okay, so guys, either way, whatever, it is what it is. But do you guys see my arrows? Do you guys see my setup that I had here on USD JPY? My expectation was for buys. Now, I'm not going to go and cry and be like, oh my gosh, I missed this opportunity. That's fine, guys. That's why we get on the pullbacks, right? We know that overall, what are we looking? We know that that's a major level of support. So now all we have to do really is just wait for the pullback. We're on the 15-minute time frame. This is a perfect opportunity to get back in. So now what do we have? We have that strong momentum push. We can kind of put our lows to the highs here on our fib. We can see that this is our golden zone, which is pretty much our level of support here. You got resistance, and now future support. So what I want to see for USD JPY is for USD JPY to push down a little bit further, and I want to see it reject our 0.618 or a 0.50 zone. However, if I see this candle close bullish, even here, let's say even on the 30-minute, right, I could probably get back in here. We could probably get on a nice entry here, and you know, we could kind of target that 0.618 level, which would give us about a lot of pips here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Let me just clear this off. That's about 150 pip move, which is crazy. 1 sec. And then we kind of set our stops just below, let's say a 30 pip stop, right? So you can see that's a crazy risk reward ratio. But even then, I'll be honest with you guys, I would just target the highs. That's 70 pips. boom, just like that. So that's just a great example, right? You're only risking 30 pips to make about 71 pips. That's not too bad at all. And then what we could do is once price comes back up to these highs, we could trail our stops. We could take partials and then trail it all the way up. Because if we look at the higher time frames, we're just at the tip of the iceberg, guys. We're pretty much at this lower level. However, we also do have to be mindful of this, guys, and I'll keep you guys in the loop, and I'll let you know that price might come back down and create some sort of a pullback in terms of like a double bottom formation, because sometimes price won't always just push back up. So we just have to be mindful of that, depending on the current price action, depending if we see price hold this level support on the 30-minute or on the 15-minute, but more importantly on the 30-minute is where I want to see price hold support. If we're able to hold and respect this level of structure as a level of support, then this is going to be a strong indication that maybe, yeah, we're not coming back down to create a double bottom on the higher time frame, that yeah, we are respecting this lower level of support. And so yes, we may expect price to continue to go higher, right? And even just this small little move, which would be a similar push, look at this previous push, look at this strong momentum push. I don't know if you guys could see that, but look, this is a similar push, look, that we got. And then if we move it over here on our entry, it goes exactly to our 0.618 zone, which would be the targets of 154 pips, right? And then it would be literally at our entry over here. So it's a similar move that we can expect price to do, because we did have that impulsive move. Now we're getting that sort of correction. And so now we just got to wait it out and be patient, guys. Are you guys understanding that? Yes. If you guys are understanding that, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. And if you already smashed that like button, then at least, guys, let me know in the chat box below. Put some fire emojis, whatever the case is. Let me just read here. I can't read the comments just yet, guys. Give me one sec. Okay, there we go. Guys, we're at 24 likes. Let's go. Can we get it to 30 likes? Let's go, guys. All right, guys, we got Dar here. Yes, let's go. Fire emojis. Awesome, guys. We got 25 likes, guys. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Like I said, guys, the whole objective is I want you guys to learn, right? It's not just about copying my trade opportunities, but actually learning, guys. So now, obviously, when we focus on price action, yes, like for example, you guys could see that that's a clear break and retest, and we've got a potential move to the upside. However, this is where we can start pulling our moving averages. And now what do we see? We see a cross of the moving averages on the 30-minute. So now this is a confluence, guys. We start using these indicators, only certain indicators. I don't want you guys to like start taking or depending on indicators. We focus on price action first, and we may use certain indicators, not all indicators or a bunch of different indicators, but some. For example, the only indicators I personally use, other than this stochastic or the RSI, which I'm kind of testing the stochastic. I'm back testing it right now, to be honest. Is the 20 and the 50 moving average. These two moving averages are really, the only ones I really use. And you can clearly see that we got a nice cross of the moving average over here on the 50 and the 20 moving average. The 50 is just going below. So what does that mean? Just seeing the 50 go below? Well, this is seeing a shift of the market. Remember, when the 50 is above price action, when 50 moving average is above price, we're in a downward trend. When the 50 is below price, which is already crossing here on the 30-minute, we can expect that price is going to continue to hold it up, right? And we're on an upwards trend. So that's kind of my overall expectation there for USD JPY, guys. Now let's go down to this USD CHF. I know some people trade this pair as well. So we're just kind of go and see what we can expect on USD CHF. Give me 1 second here, guys. Yes, we got Jason Baker. Let's go, my man. Let's get it. Also, guys, welcome to all of our new members. I see a couple new members subscribing, guys. All the new members that are just subscribing, don't forget to hit the little notification bell, guys, and click all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm here live every single day. I don't charge for my live streams. My live streams are free, guys. It's absolutely free value. And like I said, if you're struggling with your trading or you're just having a hard time of getting clarity in the markets, guys, that's my whole objective. I created this channel literally for people that are just starting out, you know, and also to, you know, create a positive community, guys. Because I know when I first started, guys, it was hard. It felt lonely. It felt like, you know what I mean? I always had the support of my family, but in terms of like the community, it could be lonely, guys, learning all these different concepts, you know, having questions, whatever the case is, right? And so, you know, being able to be here live every single day and you know, provide all this value, I don't know about you guys, but that to me is definitely something of value. So guys, okay, we're at a daily level here, so we could clearly see that we are starting to push back up. We are definitely oversold, so this overall expectation is for price to potentially come back higher. I think I see price coming back up from here. That's my overall expectation. This would be probably a good potential entry. We may see price come up. You can see it's already coming back down, so we may see price kind of do this double bottom formation, and then I can expect price to kind of continue to go higher. This is kind of my overall expectation overall and you can see my arrow, I already had it here from yesterday. I'm going to delete that, and this is my overall expectation for USD CHF. So now that we know overall that's our overall expectation, right? Again, remember that the markets is all about probabilities, guys. Anyone that tells you that price is going to 100% go this direction or 100% go that direction is lying to you and selling you false hope. And I'm never going to do that, guys. I'll be honest with you. Any trader that is a real trader or a trader that has been doing this for a while can tell you the truth and honest truth. And the truth is that, for example, you know, no one is able to dictate the overall direction. All we can do is we have an edge on the market and we can anticipate price to go in our direction. So when we have different confirmations, we kind of use everything in confluence and be like, okay, price has done this in the past, or price is at a major level of resistance or major level support. We see across the moving average. When you have a trading plan in place, you're able to leverage that and be able to have a certain edge on the market to be able to help you advance on your trades. Now, does that mean you're always going to be right? No, not at all, guys. You know what I mean? You know, there's losing trades, guys. I've gotten losing trades. Everyone's gotten losing trades. Otherwise, it would be absurd, right? If everyone would always win, right? You know, learning how to trade is a skill set that pays, but it's also a skill set that you have to treat as a business. Businesses will have their losses, guys. You know what I mean? Businesses will have their expenses where they lose money, right? But when you have a strategy in place, right? When you learn how to have an edge in the market, when you learn how to be responsible and not involve your emotions, you will see success. And I'm telling you guys, I teach this all the time. I teach this in my live streams. I also teach this with all my students. I have an inner circle, guys, that I teach you guys step by step what I'm looking at, guys. You know, maybe you're looking to level up on your trading. Maybe you need help with your psychology to get it in place, guys. I'm telling you, you really need to focus on investing in yourself. And, you know, and trust me, you will see that over time. I saw it over time. I'm like, okay, great. Going on YouTube is awesome. Getting, you know, all this clarity from the live streams, it's great. It's going to help you level up. But you need to invest in yourself. If you don't invest yourself, you won't level up. I'm telling you guys, you have to invest. I spent thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on courses until I found my edge. I was like, you know what? I don't really feel I need to use all these indicators, or I don't feel I need to use all this type of extra stuff. But I really like how they explained it this way. I really like how, you know what I mean? So being able to have that kind of step-by-step guidance and mentorship really kind of helped me level up on my trading, especially having my questions answered, you know, being able to have that extra support, knowing that if I had any sort of doubt, I had, you know, a place or community I can count on. Sorry guys, I kind of pulled it out there, but I closed the screen there for a sec. So you know what I mean? So overall, guys, that's why I've created, and again, I've created my VIP inner circle, guys. It's not a signals chat. It's a literally a mentorship, guidance, one-on-one. We do monthly Zoom calls. We do, for example, I do kind of like, I do full breakdowns of every single trade I'm looking at, why I'm looking at it, where I'm expecting price to go, where I'm going to get out, you know what I mean, what I'm expecting, educational outlooks. I explain all that type of stuff. So if you're looking to level up, guys, I'm going to put the link here for my VIP inner circle, guys. I highly recommend you guys tune in if you're just tired of losing trades, or you just want clarity and you need that mentorship. That is where I recommend you guys to tune in. Trust me, guys, if you don't invest in yourself, you won't see the results you're hoping for. I'm telling you guys, I had to invest in myself. I had to spend thousands of dollars. I remember telling the wife, trying to explain to her, hey man, hey wife, like, baby, I need to, oh my gosh. Hey baby, I need to literally spend over $1,200 on this program, but trust me, babe, this is going to help us. It's going to help me level up on my trading. I really need to understand this language. And I was just so determined, guys. And what did I have? I had that support from my wife. You know, she said, okay, Okay, I trust you. You know, you know, if you think this is gonna help you level up, then do it. You know what I mean? But guys, that was like $1,200. You know what I mean? Like, that's insane, right? So I know that's why even with my inner circle, that's why I haven't. Give me 1 sec. I think the thing changed here. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, there we go. You guys should be able to see the screen now. That's what with the inner circle, guys, I've been able to do that so that, you know what I mean, people that maybe really can't afford spending that much, I've been able to do it for everyone. Everyone has an opportunity to join and tune in. Okay, I'm gonna continue on, guys, with the charts here. Let's continue on. I'm not leaving just yet, but okay, we got Jason Big here. I'm just starting out. I'm learning from your streams. Think I need mentorship. Jason, my man, I've seen you here for a while, so thank you so much. I appreciate the support and the love. Like I said, my man, I'd love to be able to see you in my inner circle. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you don't invest in yourself, trust me, you won't get that extra edge that you need. And trust me, as crazy as it sounds, it's the reality. It's you learn from the streams, and you guys know that you get lots of value from the streams, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm here to support you, but being able to kind of level up on that extra step and be like, you know what, I need that mentorship. It's going to help you kind of level up on your trading and get that clarity that you need. You know what I mean? So anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys join in my inner circle. The link is there in the chat box or in the video description below. But let's continue on, guys. Let's continue on and see what other opportunities we can see. Overall, USD CHF, do you guys see what I'm saying? We're at a major level of support. Daily, what are we looking at? We could clearly see, guys, if, for example, let me kind of move this slightly so you guys can see what I'm talking about. If this candle creates an inverted hammer, guys, and closes like that, I am definitely looking for buying price back up. And if we look over here on the 4 hour, what am I expecting? I'm expecting price to come back, and it's always going to track the 20 moving average. It's going to always come back up to these moving averages almost 99% of the time. I'm going to see price probably coming back up, and by the time we get probably price push back down, create some sort of a double bottom, the moving average will probably be at this level of resistance. So I can expect price to continue back up, reject the 20, and then we could kind of go from there and see what price does. But overall, this is my expectation for price right now for USD CHF. Okay, guys. And then if we kind of see how much of a pip move we have, let's say we get in down here, we have over 200, pretty much 198 pip move. So lots of room to the upside, lots of pips to be able to lots of opportunities to catch, guys, for price to continue to go higher. USD CAD, guys, we are expecting USD CAD to pull back at this point. We are at a major level of structure. If we go on the daily, we could clearly see that price is kind of holding off at this level. However, we wouldn't enter. I do have my alerts. I haven't entered in this trade. Okay, so obviously this is why we set our alerts. We don't just get in to get in. Remember what I said, we're looking for buy setups above this level structure. That's why you see that dotted orange line. Okay, that's our alert. That's why I have this here. This is just an example, guys. We haven't gotten in. This is just an example. If we break above this level structure, okay, we break 1.33060 on USD CAD, I'm expecting a push to the upside. However, we need to break above that level. If we don't break above, I'm not looking for buys, okay? That's why we set our alerts, and this is what I teach you guys anyways on how to be able to leverage the markets and how to be able to kind of have a perfect trading plan, okay, guys? Guys, if you understood that, smash that like button, guys. We're at 27 likes. Can we get it to 30? Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Give me 1 second, okay, guys? Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna update something in the video. In the meantime, guys, I'm here. Okay. Okay, we got everything good to go here. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at there overall, right? So again, we're not going to enter this trade, of course, definitely not, until we actually break above those highs. That's why I have that alarm set or that alert set. We'll see what ends up happening, but we know we're kind of at a major level of support. If we go up to the daily, this is a major level of support. We can see that price has definitely been oversold. And so we can expect some sort of a retracement. We see a little bit of indecision here as well. So that's kind of my overall expectation. Guys, take a look at this. Can't stress this enough. Do you guys remember, if you go back to my previous live stream from last week, everyone was freaking out about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going down, Bitcoin's going down. Guys, I started trading Bitcoin. Literally started trading Bitcoin. This is how I started my trading journey. Take a look at my overall analysis on Bitcoin. We were ranging for the longest time. You could go back and watch our Friday live stream. Look at what I put here. Price was kind of pushing up, broke below, and then I said, guys, we're stuck in a range. We're in a downwards trend, but we're stuck in this range. My overall expectation is Bitcoin. My target level is around the 12,000 to 13,000 range. Look at what price did. Price ended up going exactly. You can see my arrow here. Look, price ended up going exactly as expected. And now what are we doing? That doesn't mean prices, we're looking for buys. We're not looking for buys, guys, for Bitcoin yet. Okay. Price is probably going to come back up and retest the 18,600 level before it comes down lower. Okay. Price broke below these lows. Okay. Look at this, guys. Not only this, we were stuck in this range. Yes. But look at this. Look, now I'm shifting it over to a level of support. Look how significant this level of support is. Support. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touch points, guys. Okay. And if we narrow this down here, guys, and again, I teach all of this, guys, in my inner circle, guys, for you guys can understand and learn. Also here in the live streams, guys, I'm teaching you this type of stuff. This is straight value, guys. We got, look how price has respected this level of structure multiple times. We finally broke below. This is quite significant, guys, especially on the daily time frame. Now take a look at this. So we broke below, we had a strong momentum push, and now we're expecting price to pull back to this level of structure. We got the strong momentum, highs to the lows. We can see that price may come back down to exactly where I'm expecting it to come to, which is our 0.50 or 0.618, which is again the 18,000 range, 18,600 to around 18,900. That's my expectation for price to come back up to for Bitcoin, and then we may see a clear rejection of that level. Okay, guys, that's what I'm expecting, is a nice pullback to this level structure around 18,600 before we see a continuation to the downside for Bitcoin. Overall expectation, like I said earlier, is that I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back down to this lower level at around 12,000 range, 13,000 range. This is my overall expectation. I'm going to delete this arrow now, and this is my updated analysis. But again, as you guys could see, price ended up respecting kind of what we had drawn up here. Okay. So great example, looking at kind of what price action is. What is price trying to tell us? You can clearly see it. That's kind of my overall outlook. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. NAS, again, a little bit of indecision there. Odd CHF, overall odd CHF, we're expecting it probably to continue to go down lower as long as it breaks below this level and closes below this level structure. That's why I had sell setups below this level structure. We want to see a strong momentum push. However, this is why we set these levels, right? We don't get in on sells just because we know that we are creating lower lows or lower highs. We wait for prices to break out these lows. If it doesn't break out these lows, it completely invalidates the trade opportunity. And this is how we avoid being faked out. Okay. You guys understanding that? Yes. Yes. You guys understood that? Yeah. Take a look at gold. What's going on with gold? Look at gold, guys. We were looking at gold buys, and gold is literally going exactly as expected. At the beginning of the live stream, I told you guys, let's look at gold buys at this level. Look at this. We're already up 56 pips on gold, guys. If you would have got in on that buy on gold, we're already up 56 pips. Okay. No drawdown, guys. No drawdown. This was from this morning's live stream. Literally when we just started the live stream about an hour ago. Okay. Exactly as expected, guys. Gold went exactly as predicted. Right. So that would have been a nice easy 50 pips, guys. We literally caught it here. So overall, expecting gold to probably pull back though. However, guys, I'll be honest with you. If you guys got into this trade, I recommend you guys take your partial profits or take all your profits, if you will. Because what I'm seeing here on the 1 hour, we are seeing price kind of push down. We see that downwards pressure. And so now at this point, if you did get in this trade when I told you guys to get in, take your profits, guys. And again, no drawdowns, guys. So we killed this trade on gold this morning. Now what we want to see is price potentially to break below these lows. So I'm going to set an alert here. I want to see gold break below this level for a continuation to the downside. So crossing our sell level, sell area. So I've set that alert now, so it'll notify me once price goes down below this level structure. If we get a break below this level structure, okay, then I can expect gold to continue to go down further, potentially to this lower level of support, which in turn is actually over around 300 pip move. Is that going to happen all at once? No, I don't think so. It could probably happen between today and tomorrow. We may see some sort of rejection, some sort of retracement. However, if we're able to hold this level of support, and we actually break above this kind of downwards trend line that we see here on the 1 hour, then we may actually see gold come back up and retest these highs and potentially even go a little bit higher. Overall, gold has been really trending bullish, and you know, it really depends here what ends up happening here on the daily. If the daily is going to close bearish, if the daily closes bearish, then we can expect that pullback that I'm mentioning, which is about 300 pips back down to this lower level. And so that's kind of my overall expectation there for guys. Guys, we're at 28 likes. Can we get it to 30? Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Also, welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in, guys. Welcome to the family. Welcome to La Familia. Super excited to have you guys here. As you guys know, I call you guys members because I consider you guys a big family. I don't call you guys subscribers. I don't call you guys just like another number like maybe other YouTubers, but here I consider you guys family. And so I want to welcome you guys. Maybe you're new to the family, maybe you're new to the channel, and I want to welcome you to the family. Don't forget, I can't stress this enough, don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications. Trust me, you won't regret doing that because you won't miss a single live stream. Sometimes I may surprise you guys in the evening. So again, if you don't want to miss out on these live streams that come out, sometimes I do it. You don't want to miss out, guys. Trust me. The amount of times I get messages like, damn, like I missed out or I'm late or whatever is almost every day. So, okay. So let's continue on, guys. Are you guys understanding that? Yes, I want to make sure you guys are understanding that because it's really important, guys. You know, I do this so that you guys can learn. Again, I don't just do this so that you guys can follow my trades, but also to learn. Let me know in the chat box below if you're understanding it. Also smash that like button if you haven't already, but if you already have, let me know down below, guys. Let's see those fire emojis. And so also all of our new members, guys, let me know where you guys are tuning in from as well. What country you guys joining us from? Let's take a look at the dollar index again. Lots of indecision right now, guys. So I'm telling you, lots of indecision, but overall expectation is potentially we may see some sort of a pullback on Dixie, and then we may see it come back down. That's kind of what I'm seeing overall. It's been oversold at this point, so we may see probably the dollar push back up a little bit higher, but again, a little bit of indecision here on the 4-hour candle. So we'll see what ends up happening. AUJPY. Okay, AUJPY is coming up to this level. Funny enough, guys, and if you see this all the way like this, AUJPY was a long-term sell setup that I had set up for the longest time. I got out probably around here, but I told you guys that this was a longer-term trade setup. And look, if I would have had I held, I would have caught over 225 pips. And let me tell you guys, patience pays, because this is where I took the trade, which was around November 7th. We're already November 14th. Honestly, if you would have just set it and forget and literally just let it ride, you would have caught well over 200 pips. Over 226 pips. Let's say you would have got it around here. That's around 194 pips. That's why I had it down here, but then you can see price ended up going in my favor. Even here, I said this was a good potential re-entry. And then again, look how much price still ended up going down lower. These are good longer term trade setups, even though I'm but even though you can see opportunities in the markets, it's good to get in because you can kind of just let it ride. Guys, like for example, my mentor, the guy I learned from, and he taught me so much. Guys, this guy does a full lot, but just listen to this, a full lot, which is smaller, but a full lot, and he lets it ride on a $300 account, and he made like 14,000 on a $300 account, and he just let it ride. He did it with gold. And it's funny enough because I was expecting gold to go up, and then this guy just like he literally just let it ride. This guy is one of my mentors from here in Canada. Shout out to Jack. He really taught me a lot, and you know, I invested a lot when I first started, and Best thing is, guys, investing in yourself, investing in knowledge and learning and mentorship. It's going to help you level up on your trading, guys. I can't stress that enough. Okay, guys, we've got Mipilo. I hope I pronounced your name right, my man. New to the channel, just subscribed all the way from South Africa. Yes, let's go, my man. Let's get it. The hustle is real, guys. The grind is real. And if you guys don't put in the work, you guys don't put in the consistency, you guys won't see the results. It's that simple, guys. You have to be consistent. You have to put in the work. You have to show up every day. If you look back and you look at my channel, guys, and you look at, for example, the amount of times, even when I was sick a couple months ago, a month and a half ago, I was still here, guys, doing live streams with you guys. Why? Because I was consistent. I was here pushing and chugging along, guys. So trust me, that's what's going to get you guys results, is that if you guys are consistent, you have to put in the work. You have to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. Guys, take a look at this. RJPY, why was I looking at sells? Because I knew that this was a major level of structure. And why? Because we were on the higher time frames. Clear as water, guys. I expected price, it came back up, and I was expecting price to pull back down. It created this double top formation, and then you can see that price clearly came back down over 200 pips, right? Is this a pair I typically trade? No, not necessarily. But the fact that I was able to catch this opportunity, although I didn't stay all the way or ride it all the way down, look at this. We are in this kind of upwards channel. So I knew that, you know what, we're probably going to range or consolidate for a while, maybe until it comes back down to this level. That's why I have this level highlighted, because that's my overall next buy level target, for price to probably come back up to these highs over here. But again, this is all long term, guys. This has been since November 7th. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at there, guys. Going back here, even for example, Gbpusd, this is a pair I really like to trade. Look at our Gbpusd, guys. Remember I told you guys, we're coming to this level of structure. I need to see this price reject. What did we see? Look at price is melting again. But what did I say? I'm not looking for sells yet, right? Because we see price coming at this level of support. We got that strong momentum push, right? If we go back down to our GU, we can see GU is still stuck in this range. However, we could see or expect price, knowing that it's failing to break above, we can expect GU to potentially start pushing back down, right? We are getting that rejection there. Same with GBP/JPY. Again, we're probably going to expect it come back down to this lower level here. And if we break below this level, then that's a clean confirmation that we are expecting price to continue to go down further. We may see one more leg back up, but however, we may see price just come back down all the way. EURUSD, again, same thing. We are kind of in this downwards channel, and I'm expecting EURUSD to continue to go down further. That's my overall expectation overall. And again, these are longer term trade setups that I'm looking at. And so, you know, these are opportunities markets that we may look for price to continue to go down further and respect. And so you have to also realize something, guys, that as traders, price won't always go in our favor. And that price will do anything given time. But as traders, we have to kind of just work with what we have. Lauren, okay, Lauren, I have to jump, but look for updates in the chat. Yes, let's go. Lauren's one of my students, guys. I really appreciate all the love and support, guys. Jason, let's go. Jason Baker, that's fire. Yes, I know, man, I know. No, I'm joking. No, guys, again, this isn't about me. You know what I mean? I want you guys to know that I'm here to support you. You know what I mean? I like I said, and I've actually said this in my live chats before. It's such a great feeling, and you guys have no idea, and you probably do, because you guys have done this one way or another in your life before. It's such a great feeling to be able to give back, and maybe this is why you're doing what you're doing in trading. You know what I mean? Maybe your why is to give back to your parents. You know what I mean? Maybe your why is to give back to your kids. Maybe your daughter, maybe your business, you're trying to level up on your business. Maybe you're trying to be like, I want to do trading because I want to be able to give back to my parents, give back to my sister, give back to, you know, I'm a single mom, I'm a single dad, or, you know what I mean? I'm trying to provide for my child, you know, or you're just trying to get out of this, you know, this cycle, right? And whatever that why is, you should use that why as a drive to be able to push you further, right? And, you know, being able to give back is such a great feeling. And I always say this in my live streams, it's such a better feeling to give than to actually receive. When you give, guys, it's such a great feeling. Like the fact that I get messages every single day, and mind you, I'm a small YouTuber. I've only got 1,000 subscribers. But the fact that I still get messages every single day, guys, saying, Pedro, because of your live streams, I've been able to grow so much. Pedro, because of your mentorship, I'm so happy I joined into your inner circle, because that's what I needed to be able to level up on my trading. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you because I needed clarity. Thank you because I didn't know that being in this broker or doing this or doing that or looking at the charts this way or looking at too many indicators helped me gain clarity, the clarity I needed to be able to help me take that extra step further. And you'll find that in life that you'll go in these different types of cycles that you're kind of stuck, but then you have these breakthroughs, right? And so that's also what I teach guys in my live streams, and also just overall, you know, I teach this to my students as well, guys. Trust me, you're going to go through these moments where you're going to feel like giving up, but as long as you're consistent, as long as you put in the work, as long as you show up, you will see the results, guys. I'm telling you, that's how I lost weight, guys. I used to weigh over 265 pounds. I was overweight. I never reached that weight before. I used to weigh 165, 180 max. When I met my wife, I was around 180 pounds. And the fact that I really committed to myself and I said, I don't want to be like this anymore. I want change. Similar to maybe that's what you're looking at trading. You're like, I don't want to be stuck working 9 to 5 anymore. I don't want to be stuck in this cycle. I want to, you know, get out of this rat race. I want to get out of this system, you know, out of the matrix, whatever you want to call it, right? You really have to put in the work, and that's really what's going to get you the results. The consistency is what's going to give you the results, guys, and that discipline, you know, that's kind of what I teach there. Okay, guys, I'm going to read through the comments and continue to look a little bit further, guys, but that's kind of our overall outlook for it's a little bit slower, guys, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's get it. We've got, okay, brother, do you trade SMC? No, my man, I do not. Okay, so, but welcome either way. Laura, yes, let's go. We got my sister-in-law here. Welcome. Let's go, Kunis. Let's go. She's one of my biggest supporters as well. Guys, we're at 29 likes. Can we get it to 30 at least? We're so close. If you guys enjoy these live streams, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. Also, please, if you haven't already, join our free Telegram group, guys. It's growing by the day, and I'd love to be able to see you guys tune in. It's absolutely free to join our free Telegram group, guys. I'm going to put the link in the video description below. I look forward to seeing you guys tune in there. Also, guys, I had a couple people reach out and let me know what kind of broker I use. This is the broker I use, guys. I highly recommend them. They're called Blueberry Markets. They are basically regulated. They're Australian, and they have really good trade spreads. So the link is there for my broker. Again, I believe I get something out of it. I had people, there's some sort of an affiliate program, but the good thing is obviously you're supporting the channel by clicking the link and joining and signing up. As you guys know, I'm full transparency with you guys. You guys are, like I said, we're one big family, and I always want to be upfront with you guys. I think I get some sort of a commission or something like that. I don't know what the percentage is, but you also get a sign up bonus. So if you sign up, you'll get something. I don't know specifically what, but the most important thing is just the actual broker. The broker is recommendable. That's what I recommend. They're regulated and they're good customer service. In comparison to my other broker that I had, which was Black Bull, I still have them. That's where my main account is, but their spreads are much wider and their customer service is okay. So yeah, that is for those that have been asking. Overall, look at GJ. It's melting exactly as expected, like I told you guys. And if we look over here, guys, look at what I told you guys. We can expect price to come down to this level, maybe create one more leg after it comes back down here, or it may just melt all the way, right? Because why are we looking at that? Well, because I told you guys on the higher time frames, right? We have broken below this level structure. We're back into this range. If we look over here to the left-hand side, look at this range, right? This is what I tell you guys. I teach you guys this every single day in all of my live streams. We're back into the range. And the reason why we're back into this range for sure, or it looks like for sure that this is my overall expectation that price will probably come back down to these lows, is because when price broke below here, and people started freaking out, and people were like, yo, GJ is broken back into this range. That's it. We're not looking for buys anymore. No, price wicked back up almost right away. But look at here, price is kind of struggling, and it's already rejecting this level of resistance. We already had three different 4-hour candles already below this level structure, below, already into this range. So this is an indication to me that yes, we are now stuck in this range, so we can expect a clean continuation to the downside for GJ. Okay, so let's go back up. GBP odd, we're about to break our we're gonna get the alert soon, guys. I'm telling you, we're GBP odd. I'm expecting GBP odd to continue to go down further. We got a similar move here on the 4-hour time frame. We could expect GBP odd to continue to come. Look, the same move we got here is the same move we can expect going down further, literally from our retest level, because this was kind of our complex pullback. This whole range area here is our complex pullback before price actually pushes down lower. You guys understanding that with me? Yeah. Do you guys which means I love you. I don't know what that is, my man, or don't know what language that is, but okay, that's pretty cool. So that is kind of what I'm looking at there for GBP odd. Okay, guys, we need to break below that level though for me to actually start looking for sells. Yeah, we got lots of indecision here on EURUSD. However, I think it's just gonna keep pulling back. Yeah. Guys, we're at 31 likes. Can we get it to 40 likes? Let's go. Let's get it. Also, all of our new members that are tuning in, if it's your first time tuning in, guys, to the channel, welcome to the family, guys. I appreciate you all very much. Consider subscribing below if you're looking to level up on your trading. And don't forget to hit the little notification bell and click all notifications, okay, guys, so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. Let's go, let's go. All right, guys, so we're gonna continue on here, guys, and so yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. EURUSD and AUDUSD. Let's see what's going on with AUDUSD at this point. Yes, so we are getting a rejection of that level, and so I'm expecting it to pull back. Okay, I'm expecting it to pull back. That's my overall expectation for AUDUSD on the daily. We can clearly see that. If we narrow it down to the 4-hour, we can see we're getting rejection as well. We are stuck in this range. However, we are failing to break above. So we may be seeing some sort of a bullish flag, could be a possibility, but I want to see price just kind of break below, and then we can kind of see our overall expectation for AUDUSD is something like this, and then we may see price kind of push back up. Okay, that's kind of my overall outlook for AUDUSD, and this is on the 1-hour time frame. And if we go on the higher time frames like the 4-hour, we can kind of, you know, pull our fib. If we pull it from the highs to the low, from the lows to the highs, you can clearly see, look, 0.50. This is exactly our golden zone, 0.50 and 0.618. This is literally where I expect price to come back down, but this is kind of what I'm seeing price do. I'm going to leave that as is, and we'll see what ends up happening, guys. Overall, we'll just kind of go from there. Again, sometimes price might not pull back all the way, right? But either way, this is how we manage our risk. If we see price kind of break below this level, we get on the retest, we can get enter on sells, but we manage our risk, we set our stops, right? And that's kind of how we do it, guys. All right. Our gold trade is going exactly as expected, guys. Look at that. If you would have took this gold trade, like I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream, you'd be up around 64 pips. We took this live in the live stream. This is kind of what I was telling you guys. Set your stops, 34 pips, no drawdown. Exactly expected. Guys, let me know if you have any questions for me. Any questions, let me know before I head out. Let me know if you have any questions there for me. All right, gold trade is actually going in our favor, which is awesome. Again, like I said, just keep in mind that we are kind of stuck in this kind of range, so price could push back down. Like I said, at this point, I told you guys to take your profits and move your stop loss to entry, or sorry, take partial profits, move your stop loss to entry, or take your profits and call it a day. You always want to pay yourself, guys. You always want to take your profits. Don't hold things too long unless, like I said, your overall expectation is to downside. Guys, looking at USD JPY buys, look, this is, it literally came down to our level of support. Obviously I was a little bit busy explaining everything here, and that's the problem with, for example, when I'm doing the live streams, it's kind of a little bit difficult, but you guys could see literally, guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, man. Price rejected our 0.50 and it came up pretty much at these highs, 74 pips. I mean, at this point, entering is too late. I would say it's too late. Because price could pull back, and even 30 pips would knock you out. It is what it is, guys, but this is a great example. Again, a great example of how I mentioned price was going to go in this direction, how price respected this level of support, and it ended up going in our favor. All right? Lots of great opportunities we can catch in the markets, guys, and you could see that price is respecting our level of structure. Did you guys understand that? Yeah. Welcome to all of our new members, guys. Welcome. I see a couple new members tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to La Familia, guys. Welcome to the family. Guys, we're at 31 likes. Can we get it to 35? Let's go. Let's get it. Anyways, that is unfortunately a too late of an entry, but you guys could see it went exactly as expected, rejected this level structure. However, we may see price form some sort of a bullish flag, so we may see it come back down. So this is why you don't get desperate, guys. You have to manage your emotions, okay? Manage and control your emotions. As traders, we have to, you know, look at the markets without getting our emotions involved. If you guys have noticed, all the decisions you've made, buying a car, making a wrong decision, buying a car, let's say impulsively, maybe you knew it was a wrong decision, you had that feeling where you're like, oh man, I bought it at a high interest rate or whatever, but you still ended up buying it because you really, really wanted it. What happens, right? What happens is that most of the decisions, if you go back in time and you realize most of the decisions you've made in life have been based on emotions. And how has that gone for you, right? Sometimes it hasn't even gone too well. Most of the decisions we've made based off of emotions have been like, damn, yeah, I regret getting into that car, or yeah, man, I unfortunately I did this, and then it was just at that moment, that's what I was feeling, you know what I mean? And you regret it. You have that sense of regret, right? Why? Because you took that decision based off your emotions, right? With trading, you have to make your decisions based off of logic, based off of your trading plan, right? You don't want to make your decisions just because, oh my gosh, that bullish candle, and yes, it's probably going to continue to go down, up higher because we got that strong momentum push, and most likely it's going to make the same amount of push to the upside. What guarantees you that price will for sure go up again, that same move? Nothing. Yes, we can correlate it with past, you know, sometimes certain price actions in the past can repeat itself, but there's no sense of guarantee. There's no guarantee that price will 100% go in that direction. Guys, I just got a notification. Gbpusd is crossing our sell area. We're going to go back up. So overall, that's what I'm looking at, guys. Also, welcome to all of our new members that are tuning in, guys. Welcome to the family, guys. Consider subscribing if you're looking to level up on your trading, or you're just tired of losing trades and you just want clarity, guys, or you want a community you can count on. You've come to the right place, guys. So welcome to La Familia. As you notice, like I said, I call you guys all members because I consider you guys all family. Okay, guys, we got a notification on Gbpusd. Gbpusd is going down lower. Exactly as expected. We got that push down. We got the alert, set it off. Now what we want to see is a strong momentum push to the downside, which we are kind of seeing already. Now, one of two things. You could do a breakout trade, right, where you can kind of get in here. However, at this moment, we may see price still pull back up into the range. But I want to see a stronger momentum push. You could do a 30 pip stop, target these lows. That's 105 pips. Even this level down over here could be a target. That's over 105 pips target right over there. And but overall, I'm still expecting price to push down a little bit lower again, right? We got the target, we know. Now we just kind of sit and wait a little bit. I want this candle to close bearish. If this candle closes bearish, I'm expecting it to continue to go down further. Same with GBPUS, we're at this level. We're kind of forming this descending wedge pattern formation. So what I'm expecting, again, similar thing, descending wedge, we may see price kind of break below. And if we get a break below, this kind of be the same move that we would see from the highs of this wedge over here, and then you move this like this. That's kind of what I'm expecting. And then if you look closely, that kind of goes in confluence with our major target level on this pullback, right? Clearly see it. You guys see what I'm saying? Okay, and then let's see how much of a range we would have anyways, which is over 150 pips, 156 pips. Okay, you guys see what I'm saying? And this is without indicators. This is just current price action. I'm just showing you exactly how we look at the charts, how we look at the markets, clean, no indicators, nothing, guys. That's what we focus on. I do this every single day with you guys on the live streams. I'm here with you. Like I said, we're one big family, guys, and I want to see you guys succeed in trading. And this is kind of what I'm looking at overall, though. And obviously, you guys know I'll keep you guys in the loop. Even here, looking at the 4-hour time frame. Again, look at the 20 moving average. We got to cross the moving averages. Overall expectation is a continuation to the upside. This is kind of where we use our averages, moving averages, as a level of confluence. But again, we don't base our overall analysis just based off of indicators, guys. Okay, can't stress that enough. Guys, we're at 31 likes. Can we get it to 35 likes? Let's go, guys. Let's get it to 35 likes. If you understood that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. Also, comment below all the new members that are just tuning in. Got that matcha tea, guys. All right, guys, welcome to all the new members that are tuning in. I see a couple new members tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell, guys. Welcome to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's go back to our gold. Gold is going exactly as expected, guys. Oh my gosh. I remember telling you guys this trade setup at the beginning of the live stream. I literally told you guys, get in on buys. This is a perfect buy opportunity. Set your stops, 35 pip stop. You would currently be up right now about 66 pips. So this trade is going really well on gold. I see Nas. What's going on with Nas? Again, remember I told you guys we're kind of holding this level potentially as a level support, but we may see it come back down before it actually pushes up higher. That's kind of my overall expectation, though. So I'm expecting some sort of a retracement back down, and then that's kind of what we do. For humanity, what do you think of Elliott waves? Yeah, I don't personally. I mean, they're all just like different theories, right? I mean, it all really depends, whatever relatively what you think works. I think the market does actually work in waves like that. So for example, excuse me, for example, even like, for example, our GJ right here, right? Got the impulse here. Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then potentially 5. So I mean, yeah, I do believe that price does move in waves like this, and typically once we see that end move there, we see price push back up, right? So yes, that is typically how price does move. And similar, if you look here, for example, let's see this impulse move. So we got one push here, right? Pull back, another push here, pull back, and then another push, and then look what happened, right? So yeah, I do believe price does respect this the Elliott wave theory, but again, it really just depends, right? Some people don't really believe in it. Some people use it. Again, I think that it does, but again, I wouldn't base it would just be another confluence of like, okay, for example, with GJ, we saw GJ create this kind of look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, came back down. So similar here, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and boom, we see GJ come back down, which kind of makes sense too if you realize, because if you look at GJ, right, if we get that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, look, we got 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And so this is kind of not as high, probably around there. This is a little bit higher because you can see it there, went it ended up going a little bit higher there, and this ended up going a little bit lower. So if you realize that, we would be technically going at the bottom of this range, which kind of goes in confluence with everything, really, because we're retesting this resistance level back into this range, right? And I told you guys I'm expecting GJ to continue to go down further. And so that kind of makes sense for price to continue and respect this lower level and kind of respect this Elliott wave theory, for then potentially seeing price finally break it back up, or at least retest these highs. That's kind of what I'm looking at there, guys, overall. You guys are quiet this morning. All right, guys, just want to welcome all the new members. Let's get it. All right. Did you guys understand that explanation? Yes. Yes. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you did, or a fire emoji if you already put a thumbs up in the video. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. That's kind of what I'm looking at there overall for GJ. I hope you guys are able to understand that. I hope you can see some sort of clarity. Same with GU, right? I'm expecting it to pull back, personally. I think it's going to pull back. Yeah. Probably not all the way to this level support, but at least touch down at that level, like the 20 moving average, at least. I see it pulling back. Yeah. It does need to break below this level low though, first. It needs to break this low. It's an area I'm watching out for. Okay, for humanity, man, that was a clear explanation. That's awesome, my man. That's awesome. Ampilo, yes, let's go. Beautiful, guys. Guys, if you guys are looking, I'd love to be able to, I know some people are leveling up, and that's what I'm telling you guys. I try to provide as much value as possible, guys. I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. Every single day in the mornings, guys. Absolute free value, straight fire, dropping straight gems. And I want you guys to know that you can count on me. I'm here to support you. And, maybe you really just want to level up on your trading, guys. I'm telling you guys, I can't stress enough. Investing in yourself is the best thing possible. And so that's why, like I said, I've created my inner circle. That's the link to join my VIP inner circle. It's not just, the focus isn't just about signals or the trades I take. I do share my analysis and what trades I do take and when to get in, when to get out. But we also do monthly Zoom calls, and we also, I do educational posts, educational outlooks. We have a separate support chat where you can have your questions answered, which is amazing, guys. As traders, we need that extra mentorship. We need that support. I know when I first started, I needed that. And so being able to have that is amazing, guys. Trust me, you will really appreciate it, but you have to also realize that you have to invest in yourself. So I created that because a lot of people have been reaching out to me, telling me, Pedro, do you have a course? Pedro, do you have something? The only thing I have is my inner circle. That's, aside from the live streams, guys, I put my main focus on my inner circle because I want my students to succeed, and I want you to succeed as well. Okay. We got Amina here. Good morning. I've been on in a while, but just being able to chat. Thanks, Pedro, for everything. Hey, Amina, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. And I appreciate you. I think you've already been a part of the family for a little bit, quite some time. So thank you so much for being a part of the family. And I hope you're growing. I hope your trading is going well. And like I said, I'm here to support you guys. Also, guys, check out my website. If you don't know about me or you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website. I'm going to put the link here for my new website. It is a little bit updated, so check that out as well. Buddha, let's go. What's good? Greetings, everyone. Let's go get them pips. Let's get it, my man. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at overall. So let's see what ends up happening. Again, I'm expecting some sort of a potential retracement. However, overall bigger picture, we are looking at GBPUSD to continue to go down, continue to go higher. And so that's kind of how we look at the markets. GJ again looking at to potentially continue to go down further. GBP odd again, we want to see it to close. Let's see if it closed bearish. See if it did close bearish, guys. It closed bearish. This is good. Close bearish. Okay, so now I'm expecting it to go down further for sure. So we can kind of set our targets here. That would be 7. For those that got in, at least you took advantage of that. So yeah, GBP odd, we'll let it do its thing. Let's see. EURUSD again, I'm expecting it to continue to go down further. I think it needs a nice pullback, and if we get that nice pullback, we can expect it to continue to go down to this lower level around 1.01870, that kind of range there. However, we may see it kind of hold. That might be the whole, it might still be so bullish that it might still keep going higher, right? We don't know, guys. Again, Mondays, right? The markets can be a little bit. What do you think? I think it's stupid, the fact that the guy just like literally just risks. So it just really sucks. A lot of people lost money in that. So, but yeah, good point. Yeah, it just sucks. It sucks. I think it's unfortunate. It's stupid that people can run away and take advantage of a lot of people's innocent hard-earned money, right? So something, I don't know what caused it. I don't know why it went down or why whatever, but it's like he's playing with a lot of people's money, you know what I mean? So that's kind of sad. It's very sad to see that. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. You just really you don't know, right? For example, with crypto, when me and the wife were heavily invested in crypto and we had our Bitcoin and everything, Buddha, we actually had a ledger. I don't know where our ledger is. I think we have it in one of our offices here. Yeah, we have our ledger. So we have that nice little ledger. That's where we put all our Bitcoin. We took our Bitcoin out of the exchange, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of the other altcoins that we invested in. We actually moved it onto our ledger because it's the safest thing, having it in a cold storage wallet. But again, it's kind of hard to say, right? Because there's certain coins, like for example, when we invested in Shiba Inu, we invested in a couple other ones that were just kind of like more like fun trades that we took. Like, you know, we invested like 7-8K, you know what I mean? And like that exchange could have disappeared easily, you know what I mean? So I think every opportunity, every trade that you look at has some sort of risk. And every sort of investment that you look at, especially like, for example, crypto and stuff like that, has a sort of level of risk as well. Okay, Amina, what's your target for GBP odd? Amina, I'm looking for GBP odd potentially, as long as price is able to respect our level here, I'm expecting it to potentially come down low. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'm potentially expecting it to come down lower. I may see it come down to at least, I would say, this lower level down here. Yeah, so that would be probably around 1.74874. That's about 78 pips. But again, manage your risk, guys, okay? You don't want to just, you know what I mean? If you missed out on this entry, I mean, you could still get in, but you want to just manage your risk. Like, please, low lot size, right? Just because it could still come back up, create a wick and come back up, right? But again, that's all it is, right? You always kind of, there's always some sort of a risk involved in trades, right? If we look here on the 30-minute, let's see the 15-minute. Yeah, we got a cross, so we could expect a potential continuation to the downside. However, I want to see a stronger momentum push. So if this candle keeps kind of bouncing around, then I want to see kind of stronger momentum push so that we can get back on the pullback as well, because it'll probably retest it as well. So you have to keep that in mind. So we need to see this candle push down lower. We need a push. Right now the markets are, yeah. All right, our gold trade went amazing. Amazing. Right now, I'll tell you guys already, or I told you guys to take profits just because, look, you can see it's just overlapping a little bit, but I still think it's going back down overall. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to also welcome guys to all of our new members. Guys, we're at 35 likes. Can we get it to 40 likes, guys? Let's go. Let's get it to 40 likes. All right, guys, let's get it to 40 likes. Mastery, let's go, my man. Hi, Pedro, do you remember me? Yes, I do. I do remember you. You're one of our family members, man. How can I forget? Yeah, man, how can I forget? I know that the channel is growing, guys, and sometimes it's hard for me to keep up with the comments, so just keep that in mind. Don't take it to heart, please, if sometimes I can't respond. This live stream's a little bit more calmer, but usually we get like sometimes like 40, 50 people live all at once. This morning's a little bit more calmer. I guess it's Monday, right? So just keep that in mind. If I don't respond, it's not that I don't want to, it's just a little bit hard to keep up sometimes. But I try to have, like, my memory is pretty good. So yes, Mastery, I do remember, my man. How you doing? Welcome. Also, guys, a shout out to all of our new members. I want to personally welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to tune in and subscribe below. If you don't want to miss a single live stream, don't consider hitting that notification bell and clicking all notifications so you don't miss a single live stream, guys. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on these live streams because it's straight gold, it's straight fire, guys. And one way or another, guys, like I said, you will be learning as you go, guys. As long as you show up and watch the live streams, and let's say you miss out on this live stream or you're coming on late, it's all good. Go back to my previous live streams, guys. Go back a week from now, go back a couple of days from now, and look at my other live streams and watch it, guys. Watch it from the beginning to the end. And trust me, one way or another, you'll see how we catch these live trade opportunities and you will be able to profit, guys. You'll be able to learn how to profit. You'll be able to see how we take these opportunities, these trade opportunities live, and you'll be able to learn and level up, guys. So I look forward to seeing you join and tune in the family. Also, guys, if you're new, like I say always, don't be shy and let me know where you guys are tuning in from, guys. Let me know where you're joining us from, what part of the world. We have people from all over the world tuning in, guys. Okay, guys, we got 37 likes. We're almost at 40. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. Gbpusd. It seems like we are getting some sort of a resistance here. The bears aren't really pushing price higher, lower. So if that is the case, what I would recommend is cut it out at break even. Let's get out of this trade. Okay, cut it out at break even. I will tell you guys the reason why, because I'm not liking how it's pulling back. So this is called managing your risk. Instead of taking a loss, learn to not take a loss. Cut it at break even and cut it out. We may see it just pull back, right? And it may go down lower, but again, if it's pulling back at that level, cut your losses and call it at break even. Okay, I don't like how it's pulling back up. Ideally, what we want to see, especially when it closes like this candle, and this candle starts pushing bearish, what we want to see is price, okay? And it might go down lower, sure, but we want to see price stronger momentum. Like I need to see more volume down, and then that gives us a strong indication we probably would have been in profit, would have put our stop loss to entry and took probably all profits, and we would have got back in on the pullback, right? But because we're not getting that, I'm not liking what I see. So this is how you manage your risk, guys. This is how you manage not taking big losses. Problem is with a lot of new traders, they stay on, they hold on tight, and they just hope that price is going to go in their direction. Don't hope, manage your risk, and as traders, be disciplined, guys. I teach this all the time. Okay, let's go, guys. We got a couple new members tuning in. Amrit, message got retracted. Okay, my man, can't read that. Football videos, let's go. Hello, brother from Albania. My man, welcome from Albania. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a Cal. I just burned my $30 account. That's why I always listen to you, because I believe in you. I'm from Philippines. Hey, Cal, welcome, my man. Let's get it, bro. And thank you for tuning in, and welcome to the family. I'm not sure if you're already part of the family, but welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And so, you know, we always have to manage our risk, guys. This is why it's important to know when to get in of the markets and when to get out, right? Simple as that. I would much rather lose, like, for example, 2 pips than to lose 25 pips. Why would you wait and ride it out? Right? So you always have to kind of really be responsible and be disciplined, guys. I'm telling you, when you're disciplined, problem is we as traders, when you're first starting out, and I went through this myself too, is that you're hoping that price is going to go in that direction just because you had that already set up in your mind. If you see price not doing what you're expecting, because you don't want to expect stuff out of the market, but if you're seeing price not doing what you're hoping price may do, or not hoping but expecting price to do, then get out. Manage your risk and get out, guys. Stay out. You know what I mean? Trust me, it's better to get 2 pip loss or break even than to get into a huge loss, right? Which is a very, very common mistake. Okay, we've got I am from Nepal, brother. Awesome, my man. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mastery, I'm going to continue my trading within 10 days. Awesome. Awesome, Mastery. Let's get it. Can you show gold markups? Yes, Mula. We'll take a look at gold. This is kind of what I'm looking at gold overall. Gold, we got into a nice buy opportunity, guys. And, you know, like you guys at the beginning of the live stream, I told you guys look for buys for gold. We were at this level of support, and look, price ended up going exactly as expected. You would have easily caught over 77 pips. And so I told you guys already to take your profits. It's going to continue to go down further now at this point, potentially. But overall, guys, this is kind of what I'm looking at. We are stuck in this range. This is my overall expectation for gold. It is going to be ranging at this level. However, we may see a little bit more of a complex pullback. So I may see gold kind of come back down, retest this level, and probably melt down here before it pushes back higher. That's kind of what I'm looking at overall for gold. That's just my expectation. But again, price could do anything at any given time. Maybe at this pullback over here, do you see it touches the 20 moving average, and then maybe it won't go down all the way. It will probably just kind of push up like this, right? So we don't know. I'll leave it like that. That's kind of my overall outlook on gold right now. We're definitely expecting some sort of retracement. However, it is still stuck in a range, so we have to keep that in mind. We are still stuck in this range. Okay, and what do we do in a range, guys? I teach this all the time in the live streams. What do we do in a range? We trade either the highs of the range or the lows of the range, or we look for the main objective of a range. When price is ranging sideways, we look for a breakout, and that breakout could be a breakout to the upside, okay, or a breakout to the downside, okay? Otherwise, we're just ranging back and forth, right? And most of the times, the markets will always be stuck in a ranging market. Almost 80% of the times the market is ranging, right? And like probably like maybe 20%, 15% of the time, price is actually in a trending market, trending up or trending down. That's kind of what we see, guys. We're at 39 likes, guys. Can we get it to 40 likes? Let's go. Let's get it, guys. If you understood that explanation on gold, smash that like button for me, guys. Also, all of our new members, welcome to the family. I appreciate you all very much. All of the new members that are tuning in, guys, I want you guys to know that you guys are more than welcome here in the family, and don't forget to hit the little notification bell so you get notified every single time we are live, and click all notifications. You want to hit all notifications when you hit the notification bell, okay, guys? Because that way you don't miss a single one. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. member. I think we got a new member just tuning in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, guys, we got 40 likes. Awesome. Okay, we got Raul here. GJ analysis. Yes, so GJ overall, what I'm looking at, I'm just gonna go down here. Give me a sec. Again, so GJ, if you realize, like I said, we may see GJ push back up. It's already holding at this level of support here, so I'm expecting it to do maybe one more leg up. Similar move that we saw here. Okay, we may see it come back up to this level, and then we may see it finally break below. That's kind of what I'm expecting, and then we may see it kind of come back down. Okay. That's kind of my overall expectation for GJ right now. And so we'll see what ends up happening though. We look at the bigger picture on GJ. Reason why I'm seeing that is you can clearly see that price has been going in a downwards trend clearly, and we also broke below our major level of structure. Right? What do we see here? We know that this is a major level structure, and we know that price has been ranging for the longest time within this range area, right? So we finally broke below the range, and we're now retesting the range as a level of resistance. So what I want to see is price to continue to reject this level for a potential continuation to the downside. And kind of the target is the lower end of this range, which would still give us a good amount of pips. So even if we were to kind of get it from here, we're looking at about a 500 pip move. Obviously this is longer term, but overall expectation is a potential continuation to the downside. And so yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at for now. Like I said, we may see price come back up, or we may see it just break down all the way below. We don't know yet, but that's kind of what I'm expecting price to do. Yep, so Eric is correct. Obviously, we do have, for example, a lot of news going on, and there's British news coming out tomorrow morning, like I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream. We got news at 2 a.m. and pretty much, I think we have also CPI on Wednesday. So yes, Eric, you're right. I wouldn't even trade anything right now on Monday, just because right now Mondays I typically don't trade, or Fridays. All right, guys, we're at 41 likes. Can we get it to 45? Let's get it. Let's go, guys. Welcome to all the new members that are tuning in. Okay, that's just overall my analysis. Obviously, you can see that I'm not in any trade there for GJ. Okay, you can see that we don't have any trade set up, anything like that. But you guys have to trade with caution. It is Monday. We do have, like I said earlier, we do have some news. Okay. Same with GBPUSD. As you guys can see, it's already melting again. This was a longer term setup, but I was expecting GBPUSD to melt, and you guys could see it's already breaking below this lower level. But again, if you're not experienced, or because of all the news that we have coming out, I wouldn't recommend getting in on sells right now. Like I mentioned, even with the GBP odd trade, again, I don't recommend it. It's just a lot of indecision right now at this moment. Even with gold right now, it's kind of still stuck in this range, but overall outlook is for it to probably pull back before it pushes a little bit higher. Okay. All right, guys, we're at 41 likes, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are enjoying this live stream. Maybe it's your first time, whatever the case is, guys. I want to welcome you guys personally to the family. Welcome to the channel. I want you guys to know that you have a community you can count on, guys. Okay. You have a community you can count on. I'm here live every single day, Monday to Friday, guys. And I know as traders, especially new traders that are getting in, you want to get in into trades all the time. But the less you trade, the more profitable you'll be, if that makes sense. Because you always, and I always say this in all of my live streams, we always focus on quality over quantity. We want to focus on quality trade setups, guys. the highest probable setups is what we want to focus on. We don't want to focus on, you know what I mean, just getting in just because we want to feel we're in a trade. You know what I mean? That's just not the case. Okay. You see JPY, we're seeing it kind of push up. And as you guys could see, price ended up going in our favor anyways. However, we did miss this entry because I was explaining it. But overall, you guys could see that, you know, at this level at 0.50, I was expecting it to continue to go down higher. However, we could see it form some sort of a bullish flag pattern formation for it to continue to go down higher. So if we get it to come back down in a retest, which most likely, I'll be honest with you guys, almost, I would say probably like 80% of the time when price comes back down to a certain level like this, when we get a strong momentum push, we actually see price touch down this support level at least sometimes twice. 2 to 3 times sometimes before it actually pushes to the upside. So it's just retesting that level and it gives us that extra confirmation before price can go higher. Welcome to all the new members. I see a couple new members tuning in, guys. Welcome to the family. Guys, we're at 41 likes, guys. Can we get it to 45? Guys, I put the link there for our free Telegram group as well. Let's get it, guys. Also, if you haven't already, guys, follow me on all my socials at official Pedro FX. And you can find me on Instagram, on TikTok, and it's the same official Pedro FX. Okay, guys? I look forward to seeing you guys. Follow me on there as well. The links should be working. If not, then you could just find me, like I said, official Pedro FX on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Okay. Nice. So we got to push anything below this level. We were looking at sells. Obviously, we didn't get that. That's why we wait. We wait, guys. We don't just jump into trades. We got a nice break here. Euro JPY. Let's remove everything here. We'll take out these moving averages as well. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So daily, we're holding this level here. We can see clearly that we're in an upwards direction, so upwards trend. Okay. Could even consider this like an upwards channel as well. Yeah. See price do something like this. All right, that's kind of what I'm looking at there, guys. Okay, so let's continue on here. Got a couple of new members just talking here. Let's see about buy or sell stop. If it triggers, for example, then if it goes back to original where I put it, my buy stop will break it even. Please, I want to learn about it. Okay, Cal, so about buy or sell stop. If it triggers, for example, then if it goes back into original where I put it, my buy stop will be break even. Yeah, of course. But the thing is, I don't really trade buy stops or sell stops. I usually put alerts. So every trader is different. The only reason why I personally don't like it. Sorry, give me one sec, guys. Contacts is freaking. Oh geez, my contact went. My contacts just gone up. Oh my god. Usually is because it will if you get activated in, sorry guys, I think I'm gonna have to go to the washroom. Just my contact pushed all the way back up. And I'll just answer this question here. If price pushes it back in, then it comes back up. That's why I put the alerts, because even for example the Gbpusd example, if you look here, right, you wait, because at this point, yes, it's starting to push down exactly as expected. But you don't know, right? If it doesn't fully push down with a strong momentum, you don't know if it's going to continue to go down lower, right? So that's kind of something you have to keep in mind, guys. I personally would put alerts. At least if you put alerts, you can kind of analyze the market as it is currently. You can look at price action currently, as opposed to kind of setting a buy stop or sell stop or whatever. And then, you know what I mean? Personally, that's what I would do. Just because you don't know, right? You don't know if price is going to fully push back in, right? So give me one sec, guys, because my contact pushed all the way back because I was touching my eye. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Contact's good. Okay. So GBP odd, we were looking at a push to the downside. So it is pushing down, not as strong as I'd hoped for. So either way, it's good that we kind of got out of this, just because, like I said, any pairs right now, we got lots of news coming out soon. So that's kind of what I'm looking at overall, guys. Guys, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys for tuning in. All of our new members. All right. Guys, we're at 42 likes. Can we get it to 45? Anyways, you can see it's already pulling back there, so it's just, I'm not 100% confident right now with everything here, guys. Especially with GBP pairs. Gold per trade opportunity. I wish I did get into this trade. I did call it out, but I wish I would have got it in myself. It's just part of the game. Sometimes we lose these opportunities. I was a little busy just explaining everything here for you guys. Euro GPY, odd USD, probably expecting some sort of retracement there. Maybe looking for buys here. We know that on the higher time frame, we're at this level of support, so we may be looking at potential buy setups for Euro New Zealand. Very, very wicky. Lots of wicks. Yeah. We may see some sort of a breakout out of this descending wedge or wedge pattern formation. Something like this. Yeah, something like that, guys. And then we target the highs. Target the highs there. That's kind of what I'm looking at there for that trade. Let's go. Welcome to all the new members, guys. We're at 43 likes. Can we get it to 45? Can we get it to 45? Let's go. Put the link here for my website as well, guys. Check it out. New website uploaded. Okay. That's what we're looking at there. I have cleared some pairs, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. All right. I'm going to be heading out soon. So let me know if you have any questions now that you have me here live right now. USD CHF, we are getting a nice rejection of this level. So we may see USD CHF to continue to go higher. We may get that nice pullback. Yeah. Want to see some sort of a breakout. We need to see price break below here. That's why we're not looking for sells yet. I think, for example, odd CHF, we may see it go up like this and then come up and retest this level of support. You see resistance, resistance, support, come back up, and then finally break below. Something like that. There we go. And then we can draw this out like this. Bam. Yeah, that makes more sense. Guys, we're at 44 likes. Let's go. Can we get it to 50 likes, guys? Also, welcome to all of our new members, guys. If it's your first time here, guys, consider subscribing below if you're looking to level up on your trading. Or maybe you're just looking to join a community you can count on, guys. Like I said, we're live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so, you know, I look forward to, you know, helping you with your trading journey, whatever the case is. Maybe you're advanced, maybe you've been trading for a couple of years and, you know, maybe you just need that extra push to level up, or maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you don't even know what Forex is, or maybe you don't even know how to trade, or you still, you know, you're trying to become profitable, but you're not even there yet. Whatever the case is, I want you guys to know that, you know, by any means, and let me kind of clear the air here, or clear the waters. I'm not saying that I'm even close to where I want to be, you know what I mean? But one thing is, like, I've created this channel to be able to, you know, create a community and an impact, where, you know, people can know that you can count on, right? And so I want you guys to know that I'm here to, you know, support you guys every step of the way. And you know what I mean? So yeah, I look forward to you know, all the new members that are just tuning in. You know, I want you guys to know that you can count on me. I'm here every single day supporting each and every one of you guys. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I think we're gonna call it a day. We're at 44 likes, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll put the link here for our free Telegram group. So if you haven't joined already, consider joining that group. It's an amazing community. It's free to join. I've called it Blessed Traders Academy because I feel that we're all blessed. We're blessed to have another day, blessed for another opportunity. So I'm going to put the link there as well. Also, guys, if you're looking to, you know, follow my trades, or if you're looking to get that extra mentorship, that extra step-by-step process, then I hope that you guys join in on my inner circle. I'll put the link there. That is for my inner circle as well. We've got Mina here. Look at gold. Let's take a look at gold. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Look at that. Gold went exactly as expected, guys. I called this out at the beginning of the live stream. I literally said, guys, we're looking at gold buys. If you would have took it, you'd be up 109 pips, guys. Look at that. I didn't get in, unfortunately, because I was just so caught up on making sure that I, you know, show you guys the opportunities. But again, I'm human as well too, guys. Like, you know what I mean? I look at that, I'm like, damn, like, you know, it's perfect opportunity to get in on buys or whatever, right? But again, you won't know until you're actually like fully immersed, right? That's why it's important when you look at the charts, guys, you're really focused in, you're not distracted or anything like that. But guys, as you guys can see, gold went 108 pips, not 180, sorry, 108 pips in our favor, guys. 109. And that's why I even had it at these highs. I had it targeted at these highs. But you guys could see it went exactly as expected. So yeah, anyways, if you're looking to level up on your trading, if you're looking to take trades like this that went exactly as expected, or you're just looking to have an edge or find an edge, guys, join my VIP inner circle, guys. I have lots of great plans there available at all different price points, but it's important to invest in yourself, guys. I invested in myself when I first started trading. Thousands of dollars, thousands of times back testing, hours and hours of back testing, guys, to really get to where I am. And I'm not even close to where I want to be. You know what I mean? I'm not even close. You know what I mean? But it's all a journey, right? It's all a step-by-step journey. It takes time. Everything takes time. You have to be patient. And so either way, guys, I want you guys to know that I'm here to support you. And maybe, you know, you enjoy these live streams and you're learning, but maybe you want that extra support. That's what my inner circle is there for, guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys tune in. Also, my broker, for those that have asked, because I get people that ask me about that as well, there's a link to my broker. I highly recommend them. They're regulated and they have really, really tight spreads, and they're Australian, so they really have really good customer service. Okay, guys, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. And like I said, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys join the family. And if you haven't already subscribed, guys, consider subscribing. You're missing out on a ton of free value. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in.